guys, it is your girl Shauna Graham and welcome back to another episode of Yellow Couch Talk. Today, wait, hold on, back it up. Happy Black History Month. This is like my favorite month of the year besides August, only because I just love how, Black people should be celebrated all year, but I just love how we do have a month where like we are celebrated and we are acknowledged, even though it should be an everyday thing, but I just love Black History Month, and obviously I'm a Black woman. And today's episode, I wanted to just dive into some topics. I had asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and I don't know why people never want to act like they want to ask me questions. Like I'm just gonna ask myself questions. I want to know what you guys want to hear. That's why I say ask me questions. But 4 people did ask me questions, and I think 2 of the questions were like Black related, I guess, or like just questions about things. We'll get into them in a second, but I did want to answer those questions on the podcast, and then I just want to talk about some things that are happening in the media. So today's quote of the day is, what am I trying to say? We are not Americans, we are Africans who happen to be American. We were kidnapped and brought here against our what? We are brought here against our will from Africa. We didn't land on planet rock. Why can I talk? Wow, this is so embarrassing. Like I can't read. This is my own handwriting. We didn't land on that rock landed on us, okay?
I expect you'll be ready for your quiz tomorrow.
Quiz my ass. The white man teaching Black history anyway. That's some bullshit. I'm going to lunch. Take a nice long shit.
Oh, that's the kind of attitude I like to hear. And where are you going?
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Ooh, all right. Malcolm X. Well, I'm glad.
And y'all know who said that, Malcolm X. Obviously, I don't know why I cannot speak. Something going on with me. I don't know. But before we get into today's episode, if you guys are watching the YouTube video, you see all my stuff that I have here. I have my yellow couch talk tapestry that I got, or tapestry. I don't know why I always want to add extra letters into things. I don't know. Maybe I need to take like a class on how to speak. But I have this mug. So if you guys don't know, Tabitha Brown is like one of my most like favorite influencers, I guess you can say. I just love everything she stands for. I love the message she's putting out. I just love her in general. So I have this mug from her Target collection, and it says take care of yourself. So this is like the only thing I got to actually pick up in store. I went so late that everything was gone. And then I had got this mug, and it says fight for your rights. This isn't a mug, this is actually a tumbler, and it says fight for your rights, and it's pink. And then the last thing that I have, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I got this cute iPad case, and there's like this Black girl on it, and she's like at the beach, and she's drinking like a drink, but she has like her braids, and I think that's so cute. Like I just love how nowadays there's so much representation, and there's things like, I feel like when I was younger there really wasn't, like even Barbie dolls. Like I've never seen a Black Barbie doll until like more recent years. And like we had like Bratz dolls, and there probably was some that were like, they weren't Black, so let's not even lie. But like I just love that you can go into the store nowadays and you can buy a book for your daughter, and it's like all about curls. And I love that you can buy her a Black Barbie doll. I just love that because I never got to experience that. So I hope I have a daughter one day so I could buy her things like that, and a son, and just like there's so many things out there nowadays, and I really love that. So I just wanted to show y'all my stuff that I got. And also actually this little notebook I got on my desk, it was at the Dollar Tree, not the Dollar Tree, the Family Dollar, and it was like three notebooks, and they were like Phenomenal Woman. I think that's my Maya Angelou. But yes, got my coffee today. I'm not drinking tea, I'm drinking coffee, and it's like 5 o'clock. So yeah, I need a midday pick me up because I had a busy day today at work. My coffee would just be so good. I'm gonna start making TikTok videos about like how I make my coffee and stuff, because I think it's just so good to me. Okay, so let's get into these questions that you guys asked. So let's start. Let me see, which one do I want to start with? I have 4 questions, so I think I'm going to answer this one first. Okay. It says, why Black customers haggle about Black prices but pay full price at white stores. And I know a lot of people always, I feel like I see this question a lot. And these are all in my opinion. Like, everybody you are all entitled into your own opinion. This is just what I see, and just from my own personal experiences, I feel we do it out of convenience, or we do it because we're so used to it. So it's just like we're so used to going to these stores that are white owned and spending our money, right? And we're not, I feel like nowadays it is more popular to go into the store. Again, even Target, you go in there and they have like Black hair care. They have all these things that are Black owned or Black created. And then it's like, it's not something that we're used to, because back in the day, like, we really had to like fight for this, and people are finally, I mean, it's not all the way how it should be, but we're finally able to get our like products into stores, or to go into a store and see representation and things like that. And I think it's really, we definitely as a community have to do better on saying our cousin or our friend makes something and we're like, oh, you make it, can I get a discount? We have to stop doing that. We have to do better. We will go to the store and pay $30 for a t-shirt with our favorite artist on it. Guess what? That was not made by a Black person. I'm pretty sure that was made by a white person. Well, not made, but like the company is owned by a white person. So why are we so comfortable with going to these stores and paying for a t-shirt that has our favorite artist on it, or a graphic tee that costs 30, 20, like, when, you know what I'm saying? But if our cousin, our friend owns a shirt company and the price is $50, but it's just them paying out of their pocket for that stuff, making the shirts by themselves, oh, $50 is too much for a t-shirt. But guess what? That t-shirt was made by a Black person, right? And it's what am I saying? Like, it's a small business. It's a 1-person business. It's a 2-person. Like, you know, a lot of small businesses nowadays it's like 1 person, 2 people. So it's like, I don't get why we think it's okay to go and spend the money for a $30 t-shirt at the store, but not with our family, with our cousins. But I do have to say that we definitely have to get better with customer service, because I'm always trying to buy Black. Even when it's like I used to go to this Black lady and get my nails done. I always go get my hair done by a Black person. I'm not saying white people can't do Black people's hair, but it's just like a lot of them don't take the time to like learn about it. So it's just like, I don't want to go to you if you don't know how to do my hair. So, you know, but what was I saying? Ooh, dang, I really be losing my train of thought. I just think we definitely have to do better at the customer service point of it, because I'm a part of this Facebook group. It's like Columbus Black owned businesses or something, and anytime I need something, or I go in a search bar, search nails, hair, clothes, and I'm always trying to support someone. So I remember this is what I've been through, and it's like I am a little traumatized and I'm a little like upset, and I think it's just me, and I just have bad experiences with things like this. I'm not saying anybody else has. Maybe I just need to do some more research or reviews, I don't know. But I have gone on Facebook and try to find nail artists that are Black women, and I had 2 bad experiences. So the one, I found her and she lived about 45 minutes away from me, and that's not like an easy drive to go get your nails done when there's like shops, again, convenience, there's shops down the street owned by Asians or any, you know, and they can do your nails, and they're 5-10 minutes down the road. But me being me, I'm like, no, I'm gonna go. I seen her work. I'm like, I'm about to drive 45 minutes and get my nails done. Book my appointment, pay the deposit fee, the day of my appointment, I drive 45 minutes to get my nails done. And I'm texting her the whole time. I'm texting her like, okay, I'm on the way. She's like, okay, see you soon. Get to the door, knocking on the door. No answer. I'm like, okay. Knock on the door again. No answer. Message her. I'm outside. Like, where you doing? Where you at? You need more time? I'll go wait in the car if you need more time. Don't respond. Knock on the door again. Nothing. You know, got in my car. I drove 45 minutes home, and I was pissed off because you know what? It was my birthday, and I was mad. I was like, dang, I need to get my nails done for my birthday. This is why. Because people are just really bad at customer service. Like, if you would have explained it to me, I can't do your nails. Can you come? Like, anything. I get home, it's like the next day, she messaged me and she's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, you can come back and I'll do your nails for free. I'm not coming back. I'm so sorry, but I cannot drive another 45 minutes there and back. I just can't. Like, I can't. I already did it once and I cannot do it again. Another time. I booked someone on Facebook. The thing is, this girl was charging like $30 deposit. And I was like, ooh, that's crazy. But her work was so amazing. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. I'm paying the $30. Paid the $30 deposit fee. Booked my appointment, right? The day of the appointment, because she didn't send that, like, she didn't have an address. Like, so I was like, okay, so the day of my appointment, I texted and I was like, oh, can I have the address so I can come get my nails done? I'm getting my nails done in like an hour. Like, can you send me the address? No response. So then I text again and I was just like, hello? The message turned green. She blocked me or something. And then I was just like, are you I lost $30. I'm like, this is why. Like, we have to do better as Black people with customer service. And just like, I don't know what was going on, but it's just like, you have to not, like, people, if you are a small business owner, if you do any type of service for people, don't be like that. Like, people, you know, people are really understanding if you just tell them the truth or you just tell them your situation. Like, I can come back, I can come another day. Like, don't just take my money and block me. That's just not okay. That's really not okay. So yeah, I personally just been having bad experiences with just with stuff. So I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Let's go back here. Okay, I don't want to answer that one right now. Okay, this one, it says, how you feel about, people are so funny. How you feel about our generation? Are we getting better culturally and intellectually? And you want to hear my honest opinion, just from what I see on the internet, and I don't really go outside anymore. I just like stay in the house. So I can't even speak for Columbus because I don't really go outside in Columbus anymore. But from what I do know and what I've seen and what I see on the internet, I do believe we are like getting better culturally. I feel like we still have a lot to work on in our community, especially with violence. But I do believe that Black people in a whole, we're learning more. We're what am I trying to say? Especially like even on TikTok, or just like, I feel like we're what am I trying to say? I feel as though we are definitely more intelligent. I feel like there's a lot of information out there, and I feel like I love that there are Black people on these platforms such as TikTok and Instagram and Facebook that are making these videos about like Black history figures that we don't know anything about taking care of yourself, about like medicine. I love all of this content that they make, and I feel like it's so good for us to see, because it's just like, but hold on, we have to do better. Internet, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Google, I hate that as a Black woman, when I want to find something on the internet, I have to type in hairstyles for Black women, get ready with me for Black girls. Like, why do I have to type in how to do my eyebrows? And I want to see a Black woman. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not saying I don't watch white influencers. That's not what I'm saying at all. But Me personally, when I want to see a hair video or I want to see someone doing makeup or getting dressed, I want to see a black woman doing it or a black man doing it. But that's just me personally. But I think culturally too, I think we are growing. I feel like, again, people are definitely taking the time to actually educate themselves and learn. Like, we have so much work to do, but I do feel like we are growing. But one thing is, I feel like we're not doing it with our kids. It's more like, I feel like my generation, like people who are like in like the 21 to like 35 range. I feel like we are doing a lot. Like, we're doing good, but I feel like there's people out there that aren't really taking the time to educate their kids, to work on themselves, to make sure that they're teaching their kids the right things, because then we have these kids going out 11 years old and trying to steal cars. There's no reason why at 11 you should be going out and stealing cars. You should be in school playing a sport, hanging with your friends, doing good things, not out having to choose violence and to know about guns. It's so sad. It really is. But okay, let's answer the next question, the third question. So this one person said, what inspired you to start the podcast? Steps for someone to start their own. Okay. So I don't know, if I used to be on Snapchat a lot, and I used to do like Shauna talk on Snapchat, and I used to do like rants all the time where I would just talk about stuff on Snapchat, and that was like something I really enjoyed doing, just like talking the whole time on there. So I had like segments, I guess you can call them, and I used to be like Shauna talks. But I always felt like when I was younger, and even now, which is not now, but like in my adulthood and like when I was a kid and teenager, I really didn't like talk to people about like my feelings or express myself. I've always been, I'm the type to bottle my emotions, and that's not good. I'm learning a lot about myself, as you should, as we should. Know yourself. Where's my little tattoo? Know yourself. But I feel like I always just I bottle my emotions, and I felt like starting my podcast, I can influence people. I can get it off my chest. And I need to go to therapy, and I'm definitely if you guys watched my video a couple videos ago, I wanted to get a therapist this year. So definitely, like, I could go to therapy, but I feel like me just telling my story, telling my truth online, it can help anybody. You can relate. You might not relate, but you might get a new point of view of things. So I definitely feel like I love having my podcast, and I love just to express myself. And this is a safe space for me. So no hate is wanted here. No hate is ever God. We don't want no hate over here. We are only here to influence and to inspire. Steps for someone to start their own podcast. You know, I definitely feel like just go with it. I know the biggest thing is people always say like they don't have like equipment, or you don't have something. You can buy it. You know, you have a little recorder on your phone. This app I use right here, Anchor, all you have to have is your phone, and you download the app and you record on it, and you can make a podcast. Literally every single thing for my podcast I made myself. Like, you can do anything. Like, you really can do anything you put your mind to. Like my logo, I literally watched a YouTube video on how to, because I wanted it to be like the cartoon looking logos. I watched a video on how to do that. It took me a long time to do it. I would say like at least like 5 days worth of constantly doing it to do that until I was satisfied with it. But I'm saying, like, I made this on an app on my phone. I downloaded this app. You have a freaking podcast app on your phone. If you type in the search bar how to start a podcast and you listen to it, it literally is every step of it's tools to help you get into learning how to do your podcast. So it's just like no excuse to doing something. There's YouTube, there's TikTok, there's podcasts, and anything you really want to do in life and you're afraid to do it, Just do it, baby. Just do it. Okay, let me answer one more question. I mean, the last question. Okay, this person asks, have you ever felt like you were enough for anyone? Have I ever felt like you were or I wasn't enough? Have you ever felt like you were enough for anyone? Maybe they meant to say, have you ever felt like you weren't enough or you were enough? Was I enough? I'm trying to think. I feel like probably, yeah, but I learned that in relationships, let me tell you, I'm going to keep reiterating this because I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone and you have to make them do something or they just don't, we're just going to say you have to make them do stuff for you. I feel like that relationship is not, it's not it. It's not, if people, I'm not saying you should worship anybody but the higher power, whoever you believe in, but if the person you're with does not like worship the ground you walk on, if they don't just do stuff for you just because they love you or they want to, they're not the person for you. I had to learn that. I used to get upset at situations in the past, and I was just like, this guy don't want to be with me, and I'm not going to make him be with me. Like, I'm not going to make myself feel like I'm not worthy enough, because obviously we are not meant to be. You're not the one for me. another episode, another time. But I just feel like, okay, let's go back into like the black. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my shirt. It has a black fist on there and it says stronger together. If you guys have any black owned businesses, I will shout you out. You can DM me. I can just post them on my Instagram. Or I can post them in the next episode too. I can like link I can link any links you want to in the YouTube video and the podcast. I can put them on, share them on my Instagram, because we are here to elevate and evolve and grow and be here for each other. So, you know, my little followers, I could show them whatever. I'll show them your business. I need to get better at doing my own business. Guys, I'm working so hard to try to find a vendor for the merch. I really want to drop merch for the 1-year anniversary of Yellow Couch Talk. So I'm like, I've just been researching, and I'm just trying to figure it out. So what I've been looking for is like a vendor, and then I'm gonna try to find a vendor. I need to work on a logo. That's the thing. Like, I have a vision in mind. So I'm definitely trying to hurry up and make a logo within this week coming up. I need to make a logo, try to get it printed on a shirt and send it to the vendor that I find and get like samples, because I'm really trying to get merch before the 28th, because I want to launch it on the 28th. So let's get to work. I'm not going to be sitting around BSing. So when March 28th comes and I'm like, oh guys, I don't have merch. No, I'm gonna figure it out. But one thing before, this is like the last thing I want to talk about in the podcast, is Tyrene, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Nichols. And that was the guy who was beat by 5 Memphis black, this gets me, black police officers. Oh, I'm gonna get sad. I'm such a crybaby, but because if you watch the video of George Floyd, I feel like that was life-changing for me. That was probably one of the saddest things I've seen that year in 2020. Because it's just like seeing someone's life being taken from them on video is like it's just another level of just, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. Oh man, I'm such an emotional. Let me drink some. Hold on. Hold on. This coffee is so good. Wow. It really is just so sad. And then I seen the videos were released for Tyrene Nichols. I watched I think like 2 of them, and I couldn't watch all the video because it just was bringing back those same feelings of just being angry and being so sad about the world we live in and how those cops just treated him. And if, especially being black men, how could you do that to another black man? You know how it feels. Like, black men and black women have like the whole world against us, and for you to sit here and do this to another black man, it's disgusting. And it makes me sick to my stomach that they could just do that. I will never be able to understand how the cops are supposed to protect and serve, right? Protect who? Who are you protecting? If you are beating a man to death, who are you protecting? Make it make sense. You're not protecting no one. Ugh, the shit pisses me off. Like, I am just so angry at the fact that we cannot come together as a country. We need, one thing that Tabitha Brown says that just always sticks with me is leading with love. This world is so full of hate. Everybody just wants to just be out for themselves and just be angry, and just the devil is just like working overtime, and it's just like people just need to find love. They need to go back to love. Do not lead with hate. Lead with love. Why are we out here shooting each other and killing each other? Why? It makes no sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And this be for stupid shit. Sorry, one thing that makes me angry is just senseless crimes and people killing people for no reason. There's no reason why young people should be losing their lives unless they're sick and it's just their time to go. But the fact that people are just killing people because you're at the club and something happened and now you're angry. You're angry to the point where you're going to go and kill this person, shoot them and kill them, to where you're pulling someone over for no reason and you're beating them to death. What sense does this make? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand how you can ever, as a human, do that to another human. Like, especially being a cop, you're supposed to be in this position to protect us. I can go all day about this topic, but I think I just need to stop here because it sickens me to my stomach, to my core, and it just makes me so sad. Oh man, I don't know. I just don't know what to say. I just pray. That's the only thing you could do, is just pray and hope that your loved ones are safe. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, and I have 5 black brothers, and it's me as a black woman too. It's just like, it's just, I don't want to have to raise a kid in a country where he has to not be able to be a kid, not to be able to experience life just normal. Like, I don't want to have my kid go outside and worry about him not being able to come home because a cop, because of a person, an evil person. Like, it's just, oh man. Okay, I'm happy Black History Month, guys. Please read a book this month, or read, I always do that every month. I try to read a book on Black history or something like that, but I just downloaded Audible. Maybe y'all should sponsor me, Audible, because I'm about to like plug y'all in, and I ain't reaping no benefits. But let me hurry up. I got like a minute to talk. But I just downloaded Audible, and because I love to read, but also I just don't make a lot of time for it. So when I'm at work, I always listen to podcasts, and I'm like, why don't I just download Audible so I can listen to the books that I want to read, so I can, like, I can read them in a way. But I listened to Tabitha Brown's Feeding the Soul book, and I need to hurry up. It honestly just changed my life. I'm not even joking, because she's so inspirational. I love Tabitha Brown. I want to meet her. But okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned to the next week's episode. Follow me on Instagram at Yellow Couch Talk at Shauna Graham. Go watch the YouTube video, Shauna Graham. I'll link it below. I love you guys. Happy Black History Month. I'm Black and I'm proud. Amen. Hallelujah. Peace, guys.
How long can you go?